Hello everyone and welcome to my German language course. This lesson deals with the adjective declension in German, and I will show you now how to decline the adjectives after definite articles. So let's jump right into it. Those of you who watched my previous lessons are already familiar with this table, and those of you who didn't watch my previous lessons, P stands for pronouns, DA stands for definite articles, and IDA stands for indefinite articles. Now I'm going to show you the adjective ending for the adjectives that follow after the definite articles in each case. Are you ready? Here they are. For instance, the masculine definite article in the nominative case has an E. This means that all the adjectives that follow after such an article have the ending E. Here is normally the definite article for masculine nouns of the accusative case, which means that all adjectives that follow after such a definite article have an en as an ending. So as you can see here, after almost every article, the adjectives have an en, except for these 5 here. These 5 just have an e. To make this more clear to you, I will now show you some examples. Let's take the sentence, "The beautiful man likes the beautiful woman." The subject of the sentence is the beautiful man. Therefore I put him in green because the subject of the sentence stands in the nominative case. Man is masculine in German, right? So we need to look for the masculine definite article in the nominative case. Do you know which one it is? It is der. So the sentence starts with der. Man means Mann and mag means likes and is an irregular verb which you will get to know in another lesson. Anyways, as you can see here, I have here this word schön, which is the translation for beautiful in German. But unlike in English, schön is not complete in German just in its basic form. Schön is lacking some ending, which is why I put this line here. Now to make this word complete, we have to look which ending to take, right? Do you remember it from the previous table which I showed you? Let's take a look again. Here it is. As you can see, only these 5 ones are the e endings. The rest of the endings are en. So where do we have to look for our ending? Here. So we have to put an e as an ending to make this adjective complete, and therefore the sentence starts with Der schöne Mann mag. Now, as you probably remember from my previous lessons, after the verb like follows in German the accusative case, which means that the beautiful woman is the direct object of the sentence. So let's try to translate this. You know that woman is in German a female noun, right? So we need to look for the female definite article in the accusative case. Do you know which one it is? It is die. So the sentence continues with die, then ends with Frau, and here again you see the adjective schön in its basic form, and as you've learned before, it is not complete, which is why I put a line here as well. So now we need to look which ending we have to put here. Do you remember it from the other table? It was the ending e, which means that the adjective is complete if we add an e to the basic form. So the sentence reads completely: Der schöne Mann mag die schöne Frau. Now let's put it the other way around and let's see if you can find the correct adjective endings. Let's start again with the subject of the sentence. In this case, it's the beautiful woman, and woman is feminine, so we need to look for the definite feminine article in German. which is die, so the sentence starts with die schön Frau mag. Do you remember the ending for this one? It was e. So let's put it at the end of the adjective. So now the correct sentence starts with die schöne Frau mag. Let's translate the rest. The beautiful man is now the direct object of the sentence, which means he is now in the accusative case. So do you know the masculine definite article in the accusative case? It is den. So the sentence continues with the definite article den and ends with Mann. And here again you see the incomplete adjective. Do you remember the ending for this adjective now? It was en. So let's add it to the adjective. And the complete sentence reads: Die schöne Frau mag den schönen Mann. Let's try a new one. The nice man gives the red rose to the blonde woman. How do we start? By looking for the subject of the sentence. Which one is the subject? The nice man. So he's the one who's in the nominative case. And as you know, man is masculine in German. So for the translation of the definite article, we need to look for the masculine definite article in the nominative case, which is der. Therefore, the sentence starts with der. As you can see here, nice translates to nett in German, which is the basic form. But in this case, the basic form is not enough. We need to complete it with the proper ending. So do you remember the right ending for this definite article here? It is e. So let's complete this adjective with the ending e. So the correct sentence starts with Der nette Mann gibt. So let's continue. Gives the red rose to the blonde woman. As you can see here, in this sentence, we have two kinds of objects. The red rose is the direct object of the sentence, and the blonde woman is the indirect object of the sentence, right? So, as you remember from my lesson 10c, unlike English, in German, the direct object comes after the indirect object, which is why we now need to continue with a translation of the indirect object, because in the German sentence, the indirect object comes first. Alright? So let's continue. Because the blonde woman is the indirect object, this means she is in the dative case. So what is the definite female article in the dative case? It is der. So the sentence continues with der blonde Frau. Now, as you can see here, the ending is missing again. So we need to add the ending. Do you remember the ending for this definite article? It was en. So let's add it to the adjective. Now the sentence reads: Der nette Mann gibt der blonden Frau. And now we finish with a direct object, which is the red rose in this case. So the red rose, being the direct object, is in the accusative case. Rose means Rose in German and is a female noun. So all you need to do now is find the female definite article in German in the accusative case. Which one is it? Die. So the sentence continues here with die rot Rose. And here again we need to complete it with the right ending. Which was it? It was e. So let's add it. So here's the correct sentence and it reads: Der nette Mann gibt der blonden Frau die rote Rose. One last example. The big dog of the small children plays with a round ball. Now, how do we start? First of all, with the subject of the sentence. Which one is the subject of the sentence? The big dog. So the big dog is in the nominative case. Now we need to find out what's the definite article in German. Dog is masculine. So the definite masculine article in German is der, and the sentence starts with der Großhund. Here again we have the adjective in its basic form. Groß translates to big in English. And do you remember the ending for this one? It was e. So let's add it. So the sentence starts correctly with der große Hund. Let's continue. Of the small children. In which case are the small children? The genitive case, because the genitive case indicates the possessor, and here the small children are the possessor of the big dog. So let's find out how to translate it. Children are in plural, right? So we need to look for the definite plural article in the genitive case. Der. And as you can see here, small means klein in German, and klein is the basic form of the adjective. But again, the ending is missing. So do you remember the correct ending in this case? It is en. So let's add it to the adjective. So now the sentence reads, der große Hund der kleinen Kinder. So let's continue with the translation of the sentence. Plays with means in German spielt mit. To play means spielen and is a regular verb. So spielt is the conjugated version of spielen. And with means mit in German. And if you remember from my previous lessons about the German preposition, after the preposition mit always follows the dative case. So we know that the round ball has to be in the dative case, right? If you don't remember the lesson about the German prepositions anymore, or if you didn't watch it, you can follow this link here and it will open in a new window. But anyways, ball means Ball in German and is masculine. So all you need to do is find out the definite masculine article in the dative case. Which one is it? Dem. So as you can see here, the sentence continues with dem rund Ball. And obviously rund means round. And as you can see here again, the adjective is only in its basic form, and we need to add the ending. So do you remember what kind of endings we need to put after the definite article dem? It was the ending en. So let's add it. Now the sentence is correctly translated and it reads like this. Der große Hund der kleinen Kinder spielt mit dem runden Ball. I hope this was helpful for you, and I see you in the next video. Bye!